All right, y'all. I caught a 17-minute break in between calls, and I want to talk about this thing that Karen put in here because there's some good stuff in here. And admittedly, I've not listened to the call because if I did, I'd miss my shot to get this video. So I will try to listen later, but I want to put some stuff in here. Okay, cool. So you say, the prospect says, send me something in writing so I can digest it. You say, sure, I'm happy to do that. Typically, when someone wants more time to think it over, what I typically do is blah, 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 blah. Prospect, no, I like to date before I get married. I want to digest the information. I don't know you. And then you say, thanks for sharing. I appreciate it. So what you're saying is you don't really want to do the program. Okay. Prospect, well, I'm not crazy about it. Karen, thanks. That's the real reason, and that's fine. I'm going to take that as a no then, Frank. Prospect says yeah and hangs up. Okay, Karen, one, super awesome that you are quickly learning these moves and playing these cards. The issue is I think you were way too hard. I know you're paraphrasing in this language, and it's not exactly it. But I wouldn't say, hey, Bob, typically when I hear somebody say this, what it really means is X, Y, and Z. And they go, yeah, well, I'm not crazy about it. And then I say, yeah, you probably just don't want to do it. Now get the hell out of my face. I can't do that, right? What I'm really doing in that situation is saying, okay, well, you're not crazy about it. Tell me about it. Why aren't you crazy about it? Because if we go back to the rocket launch script, we got the pain, we gave them a solution for their pain, and they think the solution is amazing. I need to understand why they're not crazy about the program when the program provides the solution that we gave to them that hopefully they really like and think is good. And there we go. Let me hit this bit in parentheses. I just want to review it. Going over it, I would change this to nurture it more, dummy it up. Yes, correct. I agree. You should nurture more. You don't believe the program will help? Yep, completely agree. Make it about the solution to the problem, not about working with us. Yes, but I want to, when this person responds with, it depends where I'm losing them at. Okay, if I lost them after this line, so what you're really saying is you don't want to do the program, and I don't, actually, let me back up. I wouldn't use this. What I would say is, thanks for sharing with me. I appreciate it. What I typically hear when somebody says that is that they really don't want to do the program and they're just afraid to tell me no, which is totally fine. You can tell me no. Is it that you don't want to do the program? And then if they say, well, I'm not crazy about it, I'd say, cool, that's totally fine. Just tell me, what are you not crazy about? What is the issue there? Or I could play on the scale of 1 to 10, where do you fall? And if they pick a 5, then I can say, why not a 6? Something like that. Again, I didn't get a chance to listen to this yet, but I just think that there needs to be more nurturing. I actually think, Karen, this is a great sign that you were able to do something like this, negative reversal or things of that nature. We just don't want to make it so harsh that we say, typically when people tell me this, it means they hate my guts and they don't want to do the program. Is that right? And they're like, yeah, it's right. And then I tell them, hey, then get the hell out of here. Like, no more nurturing than that. Exactly what you have written here. Lessons learned, talk tracks and scripts work. Keep internalizing them and using them. Yep. Need to work on nurturing people. Yes. The negative reversal, that is one thing I need to be careful with. I can't be super harsh in my negative reversal. Bob, it sounds like you don't even think the program is worth a damn. What the hell's your problem? And I'm not saying you're behaving like that, but I'm saying this dramatically to show I can't negative reverse someone and be overly harsh and have them come back and say, oh, no, that's not it at all. If I push them too hard and I'm not mirroring and matching where they're at, then it'll break rapport and then they'll get out of here. I felt like I was getting on his nerves, so I didn't ask him follow-up questions. Plus, he hung up the phone. Remember, if I think it, I feel it, I say it. Bob, it seems like you're perturbed about something right now. I'm just kind of curious. Let me know if I'm picking up on that right. What's bothering you? I get that out immediately. If someone is uncomfortable and I sense they're uncomfortable, I'm not going to say, hey, I know you're really uncomfortable, but I'm going to continue to make you more uncomfortable. I want to figure out why they're getting so annoyed and work around that. Okay? Helped him make a decision. Could I have done better of it? Sure, I agree. Like the thing for me that I think is the big win is that you're getting comfortable with playing this and putting more pressure on. But remember, you're nurturing these folks, and so when you're trying to, I don't like the word pressure. That's not it. When you're trying to make them confront what the issue is, or to face what the situation is, or be truthful about what they're thinking, that's what we're trying to do. I need to do so in a nurturing way. Even with a high D, I need to be careful that I don't just throw this back in their face. Okay. Okay, but 2 weeks ago, I just sent this material over, so that's progress. Okay, boom. So far, it's the no that I'm the most proud of. I'll give you that. I'll give you that, Karen. Absolutely. Because the thing is, what we need to remember is that when we have the this right here, I was talking about this earlier. I don't want to get this. I'm sorry. This part. Send me something in writing so I can digest it. I don't want my brain to think, well, this sale's lost. Because every time someone says this, I lose the sale. What I want to start thinking is, cool, a lot of people say this, and I need to figure out a way around it. Let me start practicing a way around it, because if this person wants the program, I need to figure out what's the reason why they are saying this. And I don't want to have the alarm go off in my head that, the person said something is in writing, it's a lost sale. No, it's not. What is a lost sale is them saying no. And here's the last part that I forgot to mention earlier that I will add. I didn't listen to it, so I don't know, okay? I don't know. But if he didn't say no, then you didn't get a no. When you say, I'm going to take that as a no, then, Frank, this seems so combative that he really didn't. You pushed him over the edge when really what he said is, I'm not crazy about it, and I need to dig in and hear, what are you not crazy about? Right? Think of the Justin Thomas call constantly. I'm scared. It's too much money. Can we trade services? Can we do this? What can we do? No, we cannot. We're not doing any of that. We're not doing any of that, but he's never telling me no. If he did tell me no, and I'd work through every single piece in it, that I could, then I know it's a no, and I'll let him move on. But he never told me no, and we just kept going until he made a decision. That decision was yes. So there we go. That's my response on this. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts, questions, concerns. And there we go. Happy hunting, y'all.